I am not going to show you a before and after today, okay? Instead, I'm going to show you how I think. Because what you're missing isn't another workout, but it's someone who knows what to cut, what to take away. I'm Kelly Tekin. I'm an exercise physiologist, 30 years experience coaching all kinds of people, including professional athletes. And I now work very closely with women over 40 who feel stuck, who can't get their results, who are tired, you're exhausted, you don't know what to do. So let's build your week right now, out loud. Let's say you're 47, 2 kids, you work, you manage the household, you're getting about 6 hours of sleep a night, but it's broken sleep. You're up at 2 o'clock thinking what you need to accomplish the next day. You've got 3 days that you can realistically train for maybe 20 to 40 minutes. And that time includes getting your workout clothes on. Most programs will tell you you need 5 days of training. That's why you've quit them, because you can't do 5. So first decision, which days? And let me tell you where almost everyone gets this wrong. They put their hardest session on a Monday. Monday just feels like a fresh start. Monday feels like discipline. But Monday comes after the weekend. The weekend is where your sleep might fall apart. Your food might fall apart. There's not a schedule on the weekend. So you're putting your heaviest demand on your worst recovery. And then you're calling yourself inconsistent when it doesn't go the way you want it to go. It doesn't go well. You weren't inconsistent. You were poorly scheduled. Your hardest day goes after your best night of sleep, which I have found for most women is midweek. You know the day. I don't. Second decision, what comes out? So at first you say, I have 3 days that I can train. But most women are thinking, oh, I think there's a 4th day in there and I feel guilty. Stop. Cut that. Get that out of your mind. Not as a compromise, but as programming. It's part of the program. On 6 hours of broken sleep, a 4th session does not add stimulus. It adds cost. You're already carrying a stress load that your body is trying to manage. And then you're stacking more on top of it and wondering why nothing's changing. The extra cardio, that goes too. Cut it. So does the accessory work that you added because some other program told you to. Here's the part I need you to hear. You have been trying to earn your results with volume. Volume is the absolute cheapest thing in training. Anyone can add more volume. Anyone can do more. Judgment is the expensive part. Knowing exactly what to remove is the whole job. Third decision. What actually goes in those 20 to 40 minutes? 4 patterns: a squat, a hinge, a push, and a pull. That's it. That's the week. We want your heaviest thing first while your nervous system is fresh, not last when you're cooked and your form is gone. 3 sets, 5 to 8 reps. Comfortably challenging, heavy enough that the last 2 reps are honest work. You're going to do fewer sets than you expect, and they're going to be a little harder than you expect. That's the trade. You're not there to be exhausted. You're there to give your body a reason to keep the muscle it has and to build a little more. 4th decision, and this is the one your programs in the past never gave you. Here's the week that's coming. One of your kids gets sick. You sleep 4 hours, 3 nights running. Work goes sideways. That's the week that most women quit, not because they're weak, but because they weren't given instructions for that week. Well, here's your instructions. You keep 1 session, you drop the other 2 without negotiating with yourself. And on the days that you dropped, you walk 10 minutes outside if you can. That's not failure. That's the plan working correctly under load. Listen, and let me tell you this. Rest is not the thing that you do because you failed to be disciplined. Rest was built into the design from the beginning. On the 7th day, God rested. Here's what I want you to do. Drop a comment. with your 3 real training days and your honest sleep number. Not the number you wish it were, but the number that it is, the real one. I'll tell you where I would put your hardest day. And just know I read every comment. And if you want this built around your actual life instead of a hypothetical one, my coaching application link is in the description. I only work with a small number of women at a time. All right, go out, make it a great day.